Okay, let's try it again. This is take two.
Take two.
We're just a click away.
Well, take two's gonna get the best of you.
So,
And
let me type in new
Just-
stream.
I have my phone.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm live again. So, this is going to be a live video chat show. So, here we go. Let's see if this will work. I think it is. I'm just going to share it. Juju, well, no, I'll do it. I'll do it real quick. I'm just gonna share the channel out. The first one didn't work, so this is take two. So let's see if I can't share this out real quick. Copy. Go to my Facebook, and then I go to my group there, and there, and there, and paste. Let it do its little spinning job, and then post. I think I might have did it too fast the first time. I did it too fast, and it started spinning on me, so it was my fault. So here we go. So who's in the chat room now? Hi, Juju and Martha and Teresa and April. Did Ellen make it back over here? She was in the old stream. Hi, Nina. Hello, come in, come in. Let's hope she sees it. So it's good to see everybody. I hope she'll come back over. I'll tell her because she's kind of new. I don't know how new she is to YouTube, but we don't want her to get lost. New stream. So see if she'll find us. I sent her a message because she was first. She was in the room. So good to see everybody. Hello, hello. I've got some plans for us this evening. We're going to work in the Japan book, and I got some Happy Mail. Turn my fan on here. I think that'll work. Get some air in here moving. So I've started some. I've got some Geisha girls cut out over here, or the parts of my Geisha girl. Yes. Yeah. Meatball is Nina. And hi, everybody. Howdy do. So I got me a piece of cardstock out so that I can cut out a head for my for my geisha girls. I've already cut their hair out, and I think I did a terrible job on the hair. I'm going to have to try it again. I didn't do too good on the hair, but it's windy. It blew it out. It messed it up. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. So the way I make her head is I just kind of do an oval, and it's going to fit inside underneath her hair, and her hair will sandwich in between the back and the front here, and then I got to have a neck to go down into their dress. So all I have to worry about this is being small enough for this one, and it looks like it is. And then I need it to be small enough for this one, and I'm going to have to trim it because I don't want the white to show. So I will trim it. Okay, Juju, don't text and drive. Just listen. You're only allowed to listen. She went to Mama's house. I know where she's been. She went to Mama's house, and I bet Mama fed her. Bet she got fed. So now we just need to see if this will fit, and I think it will. Behind her hair, it'll just fit. So we got 2 of those. I need 3 though, because I got enough for 3 dolls. So I got to cut another one out. So just create a little circle, oval of some sort for her neck. And I'll have to cut some more hair out, which I will. I can do. And Mr. Schuler stole my garbage can. It was garbage day. So he took the garbage can, but we're not going to complain. So we need one more. We'll worry about it as we go. We'll go along with it. With the geisha girls. Y'all remember how I made the geisha girls? We did this page the other day, and I like it a lot. And I've got some other little cutout things to put down on this page and the new, the rest of the book. Let's glue that down the rest of the way. Got that. But these are glued down, so I can't give those away. Can't give these away. The little geisha girls. So I got to have something for her hair, and we'll worry about that in a minute because I don't know what color I want to use. And I think I've got enough to make a couple of girls over here. So let's put this away and make a couple of girls that I've got on the table here. We'll get back in the book in just a second. So here we go. And these are things I've got fixed up to put in the book, stickers and Japanish stuff. That's all Japan. That's pure Japan. So we got hair. We've got a neck. So I'll put the hair on last, but I got to have the neck first. And we're going to give her I need the red neck, what I call the scarf. We're going to put it on here first. And it goes straight in the back, and then it angles at the front. We can add a little glue. Little glue each. Thank you, Jennifer. They are cute. So I'm going to put that scarf down and this scarf down. And I cut the velvet ribbon for her to add to her cummerbund. I thought that would be cute. we'll see if we can get the velvet to work. So we're going to do 2 of these. Get that to glue down. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing okay? Has anybody been Christmas shopping? I went Christmas shopping online. It won't make it in time if you it won't make it if you order anything online. It will not make it unless you've got the express where it comes the next day. I never use that. I just use regular mail, and I don't buy the charge card part where you have to pay. Uh, a, um, I'm not a member. I don't pay that yearly fee, and so I have to have $35 or more to get free shipping, and I've used it, and I won't, and I've gotten free shipping on everything else in my orders. So that one just didn't want to stick down there. Let's try it again. Let's try that again. So I'm going to put my Geisha girl. This goes on her first. This is her dress. I'm going halfway down on her collar, and then in the front I'm going to go down on an angle. I usually put a little bit of glue here so she can have it crisscross V-neck in the front. And I'm going to take and push this in, and then this is going to go down, do a little origami fold, and I'm going to trim, or I can just fold that into the back, or I could trim it off. It doesn't matter. Trim that a little bit. Don't need that right there. So this one's going to go down to the front and crisscross, making a V. Add a little glue each. So that makes the front of her dress, and then I'm going to push this side in to make her skirt, and that is going to be like a sleeve of some sort. And so that's her dress. Then her cummerbund goes along her waist, and it folds over to the back, and it's not going to show if she's got long hair. It's not going to show too much anyway, because I'm pretty much gluing them down in the books when I use them. But this one's going to fit her waist. So I'll glue this down real good. And their body is completely covered up from head to toe. I don't know I think they might even wear white gloves. I know they wear white socks. So there she is there. And then I got a little bit of velvet, and I'm going to put this on her for her cummerbund. So I might have to get the hot glue gun. We'll see if this will work. This will start it. And I just love velvet. I think it is just so rich looking. It's just pretty. So I'm going to trim that in. So let's see. You guys talk among yourselves. Getting ready for Christmas. Janice says soft ginger cookies from Betty Crocker Cake Mix with buttercream frosting is one of my favorites. I want to make a bunch. Oh boy. And fruit cake, banana bread, oatmeal cookies, and maybe more. Woohoo! So there's her front. I'm still working on her. So that was nice. I need Joe to come back and bring me my trash can. I'm throwing trash on the floor. So here's the other side to this one, and I don't have to use that one. I can use this one. It's like purple. So this is going to be her little shawl, and it's going to go right over top of everything, and it's a little bit shorter than the cummerbund, but that's okay if it covers it up a little bit. And we're going to glue that down like that, and you can see the layer look here. And I can make this a little shorter so we can see her velvet. We want to see her velvet ribbon. So it's going to be like that. And we'll give it a little bit of glue. And it's going to go right on top of her dress and fold over to the front like that. I think I got it. Yeah, there's that. It's not the best, but it's okay. Hi, Doretha. Hi, Brenda. Ellen made it over. Hi, Lynn. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of names. And so, hello, everybody. If I've missed you, hello. Zippity's here. I said Margaret and Juju's. I think I said everybody else name once. So anyway, there's that. And let's look at the other ones. I put a bow on the front of her like that. And I got my hot glue gun on so I can put a little dot right there. And you can use anything you want. You can use a little silk flower there, or just a little something. Now on her skirt, on her dress, you can put one of those back, to make it look cutesy. So you might see her feet, but it's not, the wind. It just makes it look dainty, is what I want to say. And so the next thing I want to do is her hair. So we need one of these. And we can have the wind going in either direction. So we'll glue this down. It was real gusty. It was gusty wind, and it blew her hair and messed it all up. So she's kind of having a bad hair day. Sorry, but that's the way it is. It's what happens when the wind blows the wrong way. So I think there's two of these. And then I'm going to put this right there. So I think that looks good. So this is for her bangs and her sideburns. I guess it's a sideburn when the curls come down the side of her face. It's like a man's sideburn. Lynn says, Beth, are you okay? Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So the next thing I want to do is can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? I was having some trouble earlier. I had to restart. Okay, good. So anyway, Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just going 90 mile an hour, which is normal. So we're going to give her some little eyes, and they're slanted, and just a little dot for a nose, and then her lips like that. So there she is, and then I have a pink pencil, and I will give her some little rosy cheeks. And then I think I will take a little lighter pencil and make her a chin, so that her next, she's got a thick neck. But I'll make her a little chin to, like that. That looks all right. I like that. Just to see her face. So there's that, and I think I've done everything on her that I'm supposed to do. And the flowers, and I think I can still do the red flowers. Will be okay since I've got the red cummerbund. So let's punch a bunch of these out. So you all talk among yourselves. You know how to do it. Talk away. And I did get some new washi tape. I need to show you all my washi tape. I haven't bought any washi tape for quite a while. I've got so much of it. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do with these. And I do have some bling bling, some shiny things that I could also use. So, which is red. So we can use some of these. I could put the flower in her hair with one of these in the middle. Ooh, wouldn't that be cute? So let's get this on. Let's get this on. Get that glue sticky off of there. Like that. I get some glue on the end and it clogs it up, but I think it's not. I think it's unclogged. So I'm going to put this flower over here in her hair, and I can put a couple of flowers down here, and then I will put some of the rhinestones on, which would be fine. I think that little bit of I think it helps the red, and I might even tack that down just a little bit so that the wind doesn't catch it. It's windy. So we'll get some of these, see if we can get them off with the glue dot on the back of it. They're kind of fiddly, these things are. But I think that makes it fancier. So, all right. So anyway, I was going to do this, and I got some Christmas cards, And I'll put them in the Christmas book. And then I'm hoping that we'll have time to paint. And I'm going to put some over here on this other girl. They're fiddly. Fiddly, I tell you. See how that looks? So there she is. So if you're interested in an origami doll, then and you like to do origami, you need to learn how to make an origami something. It doesn't have to be the doll. Cindy demonstrated how to make a dress, and you can also look back on some of my old films for origami geisha girls, or Japan. It might be under Japan, and some of those videos will show you how I made um, a geisha girl before, a year or so ago. And I'm pretty good. Well, if it's a Japan book, then you'll get to see the geisha girls that I did the last time. And then in the earlier videos, I showed you how I made a geisha girl. And Cindy Lovin is doing a origami trade for January. So you have to learn how to make an origami, and then you can trade, and you will get an origami back from your partner. And so whoever my partner is will get one of these. So, and I think the bling really, really is icing. And I can also put a little bit of, um, I've got some gold rub. Would gold rub look good on her? If I could find it. This is some metallic rub. I've had this a long time. Nettie sent me this little set here, and it's got some gold in here. And what I would do is maybe get a Q-tip and rub it on with a Q-tip. And I've got Q-tips. I do. I have Q-tips. Get that back in there. So I could take a little bit of a gold. I can't get my finger down in there because of my nails. But if I use a little Q-tip, I could just do some highlighting. A little bit of highlight. On everything. Give it a little bit of a rich taste. Just a little, I don't know if you could tell, but I put a little bit of gold on it. I like it. So I can do that. Um, if you need me for anything, type in capital letters so that I can see it real quick with my eyes. And you all can talk among yourselves and have fun and do what you want to do. And I can sit here and have fun, and you get to watch. You get to watch me have fun. So, yeah, I think that looks good. It sort of just like it catches the light. I like the bling on there too, for sure. So this one needs some bling. I hope everybody's getting ready for Christmas. I've got it in the house. I just don't have it all wrapped yet. And it's going to take a while to for me to do that. I think I've got some wrapping paper in here from last year. So that's nice. Put that over there. It's a sticky situation getting these off. Okay, now a little bit of gold rub on her. Like that. Okay. If you see something else I need to do, let me know. Let me know. This one didn't get a cummerbund underneath her, but that's okay. It's not going to be, it's not going to hurt anything. It was in the laundry, and she didn't get it back in time. But I've got one more girl over here I need to do for this. This is the kitty, Hello Kitty on there, and it's very popular over in Japan. It's where it was created, and I wanted to use this Japan paper. So I've already got her neck on. So let's put her inside this, and I have to glue her down in there. We'll get her down in there. And then on this one, got it halfway on the back, and the front I'm going to fold down this way on the front, and then I'm going to put a little cape on her. Gotta trim that. And this way. And then she's going to have a shawl, and I can use this pretty paper for her shawl. And I can either do the blue or I can do the pink. If you all think the pink would look okay. I can do the pink. I don't really think it matters. Pink looks good? Okay. Let me put a little glue down here. So there she is. And I can make her a black bow. Like that. Tighten it up. and trim it up. And then we'll glue it down. Put it on there. So there's her little bow. And then we can put her hair on her. And we'll glue her down to her hair. Get her wig on. She's got to have a wig. And if you want more of her hair to come out to the side, you just tilt that a little bit for the wind to blow. And then you take and glue her bangs down. Like that. Okay. They're a little fiddly, but not too bad. And then we can put a face on her. And we'll put a face, and then we'll put a blush. And I used another little pencil to make her chin. She's cute. And a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold. And we'll give her some flowers. Let's see if I got some more flowers. Did I use them all? Don't see them anywhere. There they are. I've got just enough to do it. So I'm going to put one in her hair. And a couple down here. 2 or 3 there. And she is almost done. We'll put some bling on her flowers. So, how's everybody doing? You're welcome, Teresa. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Sweet Pea. Hi, Sweet Pea. How you doing tonight? How are you? Good to have you. Come on in. We're making some geisha girls. For our Japan book. We got a little Japan book going on tonight. And then we're going to go open up our my Christmas cards. We've got Christmas cards to open. And I got an extra bow. I got enough to make another one. I don't know how I got so many of them lined up over here. I was just cutting them out to beat the band. You like the wind-blown hair? Yeah, it makes it cute, doesn't it? I'll have to. I've done them. I've done them several different ways, and I've also done them when they have a hair bun on their head, and then I put chopsticks in their hair and put seed beads hanging down off the chopsticks. Um, and I used toothpicks for her chopsticks. It's cute. It was cute. I've done that before, but this is what we're doing now. So I've got 4 made up, and this is going to be for a trade in January. So I hope they pass inspection. I think they do. So um, let's go back to the book and see if we can find. Here's what I made last week or so ago. I made this little girl, and she doesn't have any bling on, so we need to put some bling on her. That was something we added on today. We get creative as we go along. We do. We get creative and think of something else that we have in our stash, and it works out where we do more. So, hi Dana. Who else has come in? Hi Michelle. Hi, who's your mama? Is I have to ask every single time, who's your? Are you Debbie? Are you Debbie? So we got some extra bling, and we can do a little gold. I think I've got it now. If I got it right today, then that means I'm going to remember, right? No, I won't remember. I try. I just try as I go along. No big deal. I got some timers. Some timers. Okay, I got a little bit of bling on her. And then she didn't have any flowers on her. I've got a purple flower in her hair. And I must have ran out of time or something. So we could go ahead and put some rub on her. Put a little bit of gold on her. And then we can add some more flowers. Like that. So that'll work for now. And let's see if we can find some more flowers. I've got a red one over here. We can put some red ones on her. So we'll try that. And we got the glue. I'm just going to go ahead and put a red one back up here on top. It'll match her cummerbund. She's going to have some decorations. We'll just do that. And we'll add some of this. I keep losing everything here. It's rolling off. Let's try this. Hi, Jessie. So I got 3 more of these. And then I got a few little things to glue down. Have I been watching any good Christmas movies? I started watching 12 Days of Christmas today, and I'm on day 3. It's like Groundhog's Day, where you wake up and it's Groundhog's Day every day. Well, this is Christmas for 12 days, and the guy keeps waking up to Christmas, and he can't figure out what he's doing wrong to get he's looking for the Christmas spirit. And at first I thought it was going to be a Scroogey thing, but it's not. It's going to be like Groundhog. It's like Groundhog's Day, and he's a big CEO of a department store, and he makes everybody work on Christmas Eve and all that jazz. So, okay. So the next thing I have is right here on my desk. Some things to put down. Put down. And I got the bling. We did the bling. Okay, we're good with that. So I've got some Chinese words that I can continue to put down in here. And I don't know if they're up or down. So we're just going to put them down anyway. And whoever reads this book, hopefully they don't know how to read Japanese. Because they might be upside down, and I have no idea what it says. I think it was a recipe or something. So, yeah, we'll put one right here. And put it down there like washi tape. Oh, I gotta show you my new washi tape. I was watching Teresa Conway, and she was doing a demo on EB washi tape. It's EB washi tape, and it's spelt IEEBEE EB or IB washi tape. And she was doing a demo on the strength and how well it stuck down and all this jazz. And she did a really good demo on it. And well, she twisted my arm so hard that some of that washi tape just jumped right into my cart. Can you believe it? And the next thing I knew, I was pushing order. That's what I did. So I got me some new washi tape, and I'm extremely pleased with it. Extremely pleased. So I will if you need any washi tape, this is a good buy. I got it. Uh, it was marked down. I think it was originally $6.99, and I got it for $5.99 or $4.99. So I got this washi tape for $5, and it's in a beautiful box. I don't know what I'm going to do with the box, but it's beautiful. And there's three, and it doesn't have a whole lot on each one, but it's got enough. I think it's probably 10 or 15 yards on each one. But there's a big one and three big ones, four big ones, five big ones, and two mediums, three mediums, and four little ones, half inch. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and take them out because they're so pretty. They're all butterflies. So you know what this means? We're gonna have to do it's IEEBEE. EB. EB. IEEBEE. Butterfly washi tape. EB. IBEB. And I love it. Highly recommend it. And she already did the demo on it as far as how well it works. So I don't have to do a demo on it. But I can put a couple of pieces. This has got butterflies in it. I can use it in there. Where's my Joe? I need Joe in here. I'm going to whip him for not bringing me my garbage can back. But he did get the garbage can out, so you can't whip him. Can't whip him. No, we're not going to whip him. So we can use, what color do we want to use? I don't think it matters in this book because Japan is like all colors. And I bought me some new corners. I had some this size, which is an inch, and I got the half-inch size corners. And I think I'm going to put them on this book here. I'll show you how that's done. Working on the Japan book. So here's a piece of washi tape. And the end of it is right there. Right here. I think it's got a piece of tape on it. No, it doesn't. There it is. So here it is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So we're just gonna put a little piece of it down somewhere. Let's try it on some page that doesn't have anything on it. I kind of stamped on this page. This has got stamps on it and designs. But let's just put a piece on it here. Just across the belly. Look at that. That is pretty. And you can see how much is on there. There's not a lot on there. I'm going to say there's not a lot on there. The core is thicker than the tape. There's not a whole lot on there. But you do get a variety. There's at least 10 feet. So it'll last us for a little while. And I'm thinking that maybe I'll start a new, when I get finished with the fish book. The chicken book is almost finished. I just got a few more. I need to spend a couple more hours in the chicken book and it'll be finished. And then I'll start up a butterfly book. Wouldn't that be nice? So let's see what we got over here. I'm going to open up a couple of them. This one's got a piece of tape or something. Come on. Oh, these are stickers. I did see that. Some of them were stickers because the roundabout come off around the around the stickers came off. So let me work on this. These are stickers. I thought I saw stickers on there. I did. So there's washi and stickers. So let's see where this starts. Well, you get what you pay for. Now there's some little pretty things on there, but they're on the waist, and they count those. There was like 700 pieces when I got when I bought the kit, and that's why they count every little detail. But that's okay. We're not going to. That's just what it is. So anyway, we want to go back over this way to get the butterfly sticker off. There it is. It's very thin, kind of fiddly. So we could put this down right there. That looks good. It looks good on that page. I think they're pretty. I still say it's worth it, even though you know it's made in Japan or China. I'm not sure. I have to look on the box, see where it's made from. Made in China. Okay. But they do pretty stuff. You have to admit. They're talented. But but these stickers are cute, and I'm using them. They're bringing they're bringing all the words. So, hi Steffi, come on in. So we'll just put a couple of stickers down. I like that. And on this page, I'm going to use some of these things that I have already cut out. There's a receipt that she sent me, a couple of Japan receipts. Don't know what it says. Don't know how much she spent, but it looks like she spent $627. I don't know what is their money called. The yen? Do they have a yen? And then these were some little papers, like sticky note papers that she sent, and I cut the pictures off of it. So I think I can put them around here on these two pages. Put some of these down. And then she sent me some Japan washi tape. So let's get my glue stick back. And I'm going to put some of these down. So if you don't know Devon4Rex is her channel name, and that's a name of a type of cat. And she lives in Canada, and she went to Japan and sent me some of her things that she brought back. She sent me some Happy Meal from Canada, which originally came from Japan. You get to keep that straight now. Keep it straight. So I think a little miniature Japan book was really a good idea. I have to put all this in too. So it's a glue book. That's all it is a glue book. So this one goes this way. Little shopping stickers. And they have something over there that's similar to the Eiffel Tower, but you ride up and down it. It's similar. And if you want to watch something that's really, really fun to watch, type in Japan. Oh, it's the Tokyo Tower. Thank you, Janice. Type in street food, Japan street food, Korean street food, Chinese street food, India street food, New York street food, and you can watch them make stuff. There's a video where they make stuff, and some of it's live. Some of it is live. Just saying. So here's the next page. And I've got several geisha girls that I can put in here. Let's put a couple of geisha girls in here. These are off of notepads. Little Oriental geisha girls. So I'll put one down here. I'll put some more butterflies around. Put another one up there. And then I want to put a geisha girl on each page, like I did here and here. And but I'm going to make a bunch up to for Cindy's January trade. So these will go into our collection. I want to make about 10 of these up so that I can send everyone in Cindy's trade an origami girl. So, hi, Barbara. Good to see you, Barbara. Barbara Bratzer is one of our girls that we send Happy Mail to. We include her in the trades. So there's a green one here. I'm going to get the green one out and put a little bit of green washi tape on this page because that's got the green. I got a little bit of green going on in here. So that'll work. So we'll get a little bit of washi tape on here. And it looks really cute. And maybe another piece up here. I don't want to, I'll put it underneath the volcano. What's Mount Shimashushishi called? What's the big volcano mountain called? It's got a big name. Merry Christmas, Barbara. Merry Christmas. So that looks good. That's a pretty one. And this blue, of course, you know I'm going to like the blue. Mount Fuji, that's it. It's the film. Mount Fuji. Thank you, Janice. She's my little dictionary. Well, you know I'm going to like that. That's my colors right there. That light dark blend of blues is what I love. It is right up my feel good. That's my feel good blue. Okay, I think that looks good. Put quite a bit down. We don't have to do it all today, but we can decorate. We can take turns decorating. And this has got to go down. And we know that there are not any wild elephants in Japan, but they do have them in the zoos over there. But there are some southwestern territories over in Japan and Tibet over in that area that have wild elephants over there. And of course, they have them in India. And I would imagine Indonesia would have elephants, some wild elephants. So there we go. I think we did good. Oh, I got a couple of, let's see if I can get some of these other things down. I got a couple of stickers. These are stickers. And they've got some sayings, but I can't read it. It says, pick me. And they're little, they look like rabbits and kitty cats, little tiny cute creatures. I think there's rabbits and cats and birds. And so let's put her down. I could put it right on there or over here. I didn't know it was a threesome. We'll put it right there. Put that one there. And these are just little cute little stickers. We're just going to put 2 or 3 of these down in our book. I think that looks good. And then on the next page, with our elephant, we can add some more Chinese words, Japanese words, some words. Like this. And we get to do some on the front of the book too. I haven't done anything on the front. So these stickers might be good for the front. I love this one. That's a famous painting, or it could be, I don't know if it's done in silk, a silk painting, but it's something famous in Japan. One of their popular ones. See if I can get it off of there. It's a sticker. There it is. So we can decorate the front of our book with these fancy stickers. And they do have the name of it and the author, the painter or the artist. The artist. It would be the artist. So we'll just put some of these down. Like that. And I've got some of this left over from my other Japan book that we might be able to use maybe on the last page. I can even cut it up and use it somewhere. Let's see what else have we got. I have out. Oh, there's some of the Japan girls. I think this would be cute on the front. She's in the boat. So we could put her on the front, and then I've got one walking across the bridge, and she can go on there. That's very good. A little bit. And I have my gold leaf now. I bought gold leaf, and we can add gold leaf to this book. So a wood block print. Yes, they could very well be wood block. Yes. They were very famous with that. Their pottery, their silk, their embroidery, their painting. Yes. So that's good. And I'll put some more words. Put some more words. Come on. So we're just going to put this down here. Just in between everything. Just random. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And what I could do is I could do a little bit of doodling and maybe just do some sketching, rough, nothing perfect, but something like this around each of the pictures and the words. Something like that. Do a little doodling. So, okay. Let's, how much time we did? Okay, that's good. We did an hour on the Japan book. We made 2 more dolls, and that's all I'm going to do with it today. I'm going to put all this rest of these little extras in here in the back of the book for the next page. And we can use some of the washi tape next time, and some more Japan pictures next time, and some of the origami for next time. Okay, what's going on here? It's sticking together. Let's try that. Get in there. And then I've got a little bit of leftover doll materials, and I'm just going to put that in there too, because we will use it. Keep the theme going. And I think I'm going to put a rubber band around this now. Well, let's see if this rubber band will work. Good. Okay, we'll work on this again another day. And I will be working on this from now till the end of the year so that I can continue to do the Origami Girls for Cindy's trade in January. So by January the 1st, I'll have enough dolls for her trade. And I will treat everybody in her trade with an Origami Geisha Girl doll. So if you want to do some kind of Oriental origami, there's tons of videos out there that you can make your own. There's easy ones out there that that you can do easy origami things, and you just have to watch the videos to see which one you want to try. Okay. So I've got the lid to that, and it's on the floor. So anyway, here's my washi tape. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the box. And this is going to be a puzzle. Like I said, there's not a whole lot on them, but the variety is excellent. I like the variety. So I'm not sure how these were. I think they were done this way, and they were in 3 packages. So let's see if I can get them in there. Get them back in there. We'll, we'll see about that. That there. There's 3 of these and 2 more of these. So I don't know how they got them in this box. Huh. Okay. I should have took a picture. So yeah, there's 3 of these. I think there's 5. There's 5 of these. That'll work. And then there's 3 of these and 4 of the little ones. I think that's it. But I don't know how they got them in there. They got to go every which way. There. I got them in there. It's not the original way, but it's okay. That's another one I had over there. Okay. But like this is one that I bought, at a different time, and this is of stars, but look how much more tape is on there, and then they made the center part bigger so they wouldn't have to put as much washi tape on there. It's called marketing. It's marketing. That's how they do that in marketing. So anyway, there's my washi tape. And I would buy this again for the variety of it. Um, but like I said, it was on sale, marked down for Christmas as well. So that makes a difference too, because I think it was originally $7.99 and I got it for $4.99 on Amazon. And not having very much luck here. Okay, now I'm going to get the Christmas book out and we're going to work on the Christmas book and see what we can get into. My cards that I got today are right here. This came from Judy, and she's in our group. She's one of my, uh, she doesn't come in the chat room, but she does enjoy our trades. So if you ever mail anything to Judy in our group, she will mail you a card back or something. She's really good about that. So is Barbara Batzer. So this one came from Arlene. Arlene has been with me from day one, and she watches me from afar, and she goes into Mary's room all the time in there, and um, she she's she's an early bird. She likes to get up early. So, but she mailed me a Christmas card, and I mailed her one too. So she sent me this card, and she made it. It's something she's made, but it's not signed. And it says, I pray you and your family have a blessed Christmas. Sincerely, Arlene. Isn't that pretty? And black sequins and black paper. That's sweet. So thank you, Arlene. And then she sent me a a, 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 a Santa bunny and an ornament and a Christmas tree. And it's embossed. So we'll put those in the Christmas book. And I might take this ornament and poke a hole in it and hang it up in the book and let it dangle. We can let it dangle. I've got a hole puncher here that I can put a hole in it. It's a to and from tag is what it is. So I can figure out where the hole is and guess. Oh, with the hole's on the other end. But I made that one perfect too. The hole is on the other end. Okay. And the tree, I can make it hang up too, because I'm running out of room in my book. So I'll hang some of these guys up. I missed it. I got it. And then here, excuse me, got to sneeze. Okay, so I've got this black ribbon over here that I have, and I'm going to make some tie-ties for these ornaments. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. I know it. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Honest, I know you can do it. It's in you. There you go. I knew you would do it. Have to talk to my ornament. That's all right. We will hang it in the book. Okay. Let's get this one in there. We're going to hang the little Christmas bunny. I guess I didn't make enough, cut enough off. All right, we can do it. There's that one. And one more. So, these will hang. Details, details. It's all in the little details. Okay, so those will hang up in the thing. And then I have another one that was from the envelope. And we can use it as a little ornament as well. If we run out of glue space, George will just dangle everything. There's my kitty cat. What? Where have you been? Out. Where at? Huh? Are you hungry? Yeah, I bet you are. Come here. Come in here and lay down with me. I had a shocking visitor come in today. Our neighbors out back uh, has a bird dog, a big, long-legged bird dog, and he comes in the back doggy door with Nora, and he comes back and finds me, and I'm watching TV in the bedroom or something, and he jumps up on the bed, and it's like, oh my gosh, what happened? What's going on? And he's a wild dog. He's all puppy. He's a year and a half, but he is all puppy, and he was so excited to be out in our backyard because we got a bigger backyard than they do. So, so I had to escort him out the back door this afternoon. And I told her, I said, that's fine. If he comes over and visit us, I won't mind a bit. So this one is from a friend of ours. That's from Reed. And this one came from Judy. She sent a postcard to use. So I can put it in the pocket. I can put it in the pocket. So, and then I got to be so blessed. I was so blessed that Ann Lauer sent me a Christmas card, and she loves me so much. that she sent me another Christmas card. So she didn't know what her left hand and right hand are doing. She has no clue of what her left hand and right hand are doing. So I got two Christmas cards from Anne, and they're homemade and they're really really pretty. They're all Christmassy, and so she had to, she decorated it up and she did. They're beautiful cards. I love them, and yeah. So she sent one to Beth and then one to Beth and Joe. So thank you, Anne, times two. And somebody else sent me two cards. It was one of my girlfriends down here sent me a two cards because she obviously went to dinner, took a break from cards, and when she got back to finish her cards the next day, obviously she started and left off and started on the same person, which is me. So I got two Christmas cards from my friend Grace. So these are going in the Christmas book, and it's getting nice and fluffy. And so let's get this opened up and see how much room we can room we can use in here. Let's see here if I can get a little bit more space. Open this up. There you can see each side. So, hello, Face. Welcome. Faces in the Stones is one of my friends. So he comes and visits me. So we've got Anne's card and Judy's card. So I could still use this even though it is a Christmas decoration. I can glue a card on top of it. And I can also glue a card here. And I can, this has got cards on it, okay. And I double, these have just got single cards. This one I could put a card up here and then I could put some in the pockets. So that's 3. I could put a card over that. And so yeah, we could do this. So let's use we want Anne's, and we'll put the postcard in the pocket, and then we've got this one and this one and this one, and then we're going to dangle these. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how many we can get in here, because we can cover these up. I can probably put three cards here like this. So that's what I'm going to do on that page, because it's just the 20th. I might get another card, and I could do a pocket. Like this one would make a great slide in pocket. Cover that up. So like this. So there's the card. And then I've got a pocket right here that I can put some cards in. So this one was from Arlene. I love that. That is so pretty. She's got a piece of satin ribbon on there. That is so cute. So we'll put Anne's and we'll put Arlene's in this pocket. Got another one from Anne. And it's going in here. Yeah, I love them. We could put them in this way. Yeah. And that way you can still see them. So, yeah, we could do that. There's 3 cards. And then I've got 1 card left. That one's going to go in a pocket. I got some things in the pocket up front that I might get out. Let's see. Let's get these in first. And this is a Happy Mail page. I could put my ornaments over here. and let them dangle. So, do I want to punch holes? Sure. Let's punch some holes. It's on this side. We'll punch some holes. We'll punch 4 holes. And we'll tie them in there. Because we can. So there. Holding my mouth right so I can do it like that. There's one. So, oh yeah, Dana, we're going to do it next. We're going to do the Advent next. I knew there was something else I wanted to do. Thank you, Dana. Dana sent me an Advent calendar, and it's a crafty one. And so there were 25 boxes, and we did 6 of the boxes the other day, and we're going to do 6 tonight. And we'll do them by 6s until we catch up. And we get to use the art supplies as we go along the Advent. And I'm thinking, you can do anything you want with the craft supplies. And I put all the craft supplies in the drawer, and we decorated some ornaments the other day with it. So let's tie this off. I got chintzy with the ribbon. So I learned a new word yesterday. Somebody's chat, and they were talking about Chester drawers, and that's the cabinet, the big drawers, all like the 5 drawers that you have in your 4 or 5 drawers, and you have your you put your clothes in the drawers, and usually they're in bedrooms. Well, it's not Chester drawers. That's wrong. It's chest of drawers. And somehow over the time, the slang took over the language. Bye, Carol. Hi, honey. So I'm going to also make this into a pocket. That way, if I get any more cards, I can tuck one in this way. So I'm going to make this into a pocket. And just put the hot glue down on 3 sides, and I'm going to put it towards the middle. So anyway, I didn't know that. It's chest of drawers. It's not Chester. Chester is the guy that plays on Gunsmoke. Now that's Chester. Hi, Rose. Howdy do. Come on in. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. And all my life, I've called it Chester. Well, that's a fish. That goes in the fish book. So anyway, there's another story. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. There's another story, And I'm going to go ahead and do the Advent. Oh, here's another Christmas card. And I'm going to put it in the back in this side little pocket. That's what I should have done with all these other cards. I should have made them into pockets like this one. That would have been a big one to put cards in. That's all right. We'll manage. So, uh, a Davenport. Now, is a Davenport? Is that the same thing as a couch? And I didn't know about that until I was like 30 years old. But I learned growing up that when your hair stuck up in the back, straight up, you had a cowlick. And my brother had cowlicks. They all had cowlicks. And I always had one that my hair stood out sideways on one side of my head and then the other. And it was the way you slept with wet hair, and all that jazz. Well, yeah, it was a cowlick. And, but I spelled it Calic, calic, like a callus on your hand or a wart, calic. A callus is a calic. That's what I thought it was until I was in my 30s. And I was with my grandmother and she says, "Look at that cow licking on her baby. She's giving it a cowlick." And I said, "Oh, it's a cow lick." And the cow licks the baby's hair and it goes straight up. That's a cow lick. And I always thought it was a cowlick, like I thought that was the term. I didn't know. So we always room for learning. There's always room for learning. So I will never forget the cowlick, like a callus. You know, I thought it was one word. So ha 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 on me. Jokes on me. Okay, so I'm going to do that today, and we're going to go into our Advent calendar here, and it's real cute. This one is called 24 Days of Advent Calendar Joy. The name Joy of it is the name of this calendar. And it had all of these boxes, and there's like a city, and they're all numbered. And what we used the other day, I can get back out. We used to markers and things, but they're in the drawer down here. So I want to get 7 and 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This one. So we're going to open up these tonight. So this was a gift from Dana, and I love it. I think it's just as cute as it could be. And luckily, the good news is I'm a crafter and I can make anything out of nothing. So whatever I have, I can do it. So we want to go to number 7 and open it. And we got 2 more markers, and they are glitter markers, a purple and a red glitter marker tonight. And we will save the cities, and we're going to put these back and stand them up for Christmas. So 7, 8 is the big one. The big box has got big things in them. I love the watercolors. I still have them out here. Oh, it's a notebook. Oh, we could have done this from the first day. If we had this the first day, we could have done Christmas pictures on all of these. Okay, that's a good gift. And we might use our watercolors with our glitter markers tonight. So that'll work. 7, 8, 9. I got an imagination. And this looks like it might be a couple of more markers that don't want to come out. So we'll push them out. We'll push them out that way. I got 2 more markers, and they're just colorful, widely used markers, acrylic paint. It's a turquoisey and a brown. And then we had the purple and the red. All right, that's all right. That's good. So, oh yes, a small couch is a Davenport. And I didn't know that until I was 30 years old. And somebody called it a Davenport, and I go, "What in the world is a Davenport?" A couch. She had it. The lady that had it, it was an L-shaped couch. One was long and one was short, and she called it a Davenport. But she's the only person I ever knew that did that. These are this is ink. This is big time. We got look at all that ink in there, and it's red and dark. I don't see a color. It's in Japan. It's in Chinese. But one's red and one's dark, probably black. So we got those to work with. So hi Bonnie. How do you do it, Patty? Hi Patty. And then we want 11. So let's make something with all of these things. I got 2 more acrylic markers, and blue and pink. They certainly do know how to make markers in different get-ups, Number 12. Number 12 is 2 more. These are neon, hot pink and neon highlighters, pink and yellow highlighters. All right. So what should we make? I'd love to paint something Christmassy. Let's see. And then these are, they say they're autumn, but there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow of colors in there. So I'm going to use these, and we're going to paint something. Thank you, Dana. And it was great that she gave me that advent calendar to use, and I get you guys to help me to use it. How about that? So what should I paint? Let's paint something Christmassy, because I got red in here. And I'm going to put some gesso down because this paper is thin paper. It's not real thick the way I like for it to be. My kitty cat's crying again. She's going to have to cry for another half hour because I'm busy. We're arting. So we could do a roll of reindeer. I know you all like to play. I know Jennifer would love to play roll of reindeer. Or we can do it without rolling it. We could just do it. Lights and garland with bulbs all over the reindeer. We did a pig, and we did, it was a reindeer the other day too, didn't it? Can't remember. You all could holler out and tell me what you want me to make next. And I'll try to do it. I must have used all this. There's Angie Brown. Hi, Angie. Angie got a visitor from Dana. Dana went and visited Angie, and they went to the Mexican joint, ordered tequilas from the Mexican guys. Okay, that's enough of that. Almost used it all. I'll get the rest of it next time. So, Merry Christmas, Angie. Merry Christmas. And uh, so, Doretha says fun. Okay, let's have some fun. A tree with lots of bulbs. Okay. And garland. Okay, we could do that. I'm going to dry this real quick and I'll get started on a tree with lots of bulbs. We'll put different kind of bulbs on it. So I'll use green for the tree and I'll use a variety of greens because I like to make it green. And then the background, I think I'd be safe to do the background in a blue. So everybody saying Merry Christmas. It was. Oh, well, great. And you got to sit in your favorite booth? Woohoo! Your favorite corner? Well, that is awesome, Angie. A reindeer in a Christmas town tangled up in lights. Well, we might have to do a scenery, if we do a little town, because we could do a little town with, and I got my city buildings for inspiration, and we could use those for the buildings. I could cut these boxes up and use them in my town. Now that's using the craft supplies, isn't it? Because these uh, these they're shaped like little buildings. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna use some of these, but I am gonna paint the background some kind of a bluish color. So let's get this down. A little bit of blue with a little bit of white. My kitty cat's still with me. The only time she hangs out with me is when she wants some food. And then we might be able to do some expand paste. Well, there's not any in there. Did I use it? For some of the snowbanks. There we go. It was coming. So let's get my brush back out. And we're just going to do a swirly background. It's a daytime scene. It'll be daytime. Man, this is rough on the muscles here. I'm just gonna leave it just like that. Leave it. Just leave it like that. Okay. And I'm gonna dry it again. So let's see. We have a little town with a Christmas tree with lots of lights, and then we're going to have a reindeer had was putting up some lights and tripped and got all tangled up in the lights. I got this vision in my head. You think I can do it? We'll put some of these buildings in the back. And I'll get this fan paste out too, so we won't forget it. I'll try to use my watercolor paints on this. Because I don't think I used them the other day. I didn't. I used everything else but the paint. And it was so nice that I got another set of paints. Uh, my brother is down here on vacation, and I took him a little care package, and I gave him a little set of watercolor paints that I had, and some watercolor paper, and a couple of nice brushes, not the cheap brushes, but the nicer brushes. I gave him a big one, a little one, and I was hoping that he would paint a little bit while he is in his downtime, because he's just down here hiding from the snow. Almost dry. Let me dry it one more time. So, so anything else besides the town and a Christmas tree and a reindeer tangled up in lights? I think that'll be enough if I get that much on here. Ellen says I can do it. She has faith in me. She knows I can do it. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm going to have fun trying. So let's get the paint. It's a little wet over there. And I need to put some water in my water brush. Or I could just get me some water. That it turns off opposite of what you righty tighty, lefty loosey, and all that jazz. And it's opposite. Yes, he did, Ellen. He painted a lot when he was in college, but I don't know that he ever picked it back up. And I thought that, and everybody in my family, they know I do this stream, but they don't understand. They don't watch YouTube. They don't get it. Some of them just don't get it, and it's just not their thing. And he says stream. What's that streaming thing? What's streaming? He didn't know the lingo. And I said, I stream 3 nights a week, Mark. And I thought for sure he would want to talk to, it's techie, and I thought for sure he'd want to talk to me about it. Nope, he didn't. So I got to get some water. Let me get some water, some plain water. I do have something to put water in. And I might use these brushes. These little brushes. I might use all of these little brushes. Okay. This one and this one and this one for sure. And I'll put these over in the storage. Okay. So let me get a little bit of water. I might have to work over tonight to get this done. Here goes the kitty cat. Okie dokie. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm all excited. All right, now let's go. Let's pick that up. We don't need that right now. So let's paint. Let's get one of our that box. See, these are like city buildings, but I think I'll just use this one. We're gonna use it. Let's see here. I'm going to take this building in the city, in the little town, and then I can make some other buildings. And I'm going to cut it out like that. So there's one building, and I think that's enough. It could be the farmhouse. It could be a farmhouse. Okay. Then let me get rid of these. Get those over there out of the way. Then let me glue this down. I got my hot glue gun. So the city is up here on the hill. Like that. And then I got my water and my brush. And I'm going to pick another blue. See how this paint works. It looks like it's going to be great. Look, it's even got these little trays you can put your color in. If you want to blend and make another shade. So this blue would look pretty with a little bit of purple in it. Now, if you notice, I do have a little bit of bubbles in my water. You see the little tiny bubbles? And I put a little bit of soap in my water, my clean water. And I think this might be a purple right there. Yep, I picked the right one. It keeps your brushes conditioned, and like when you rinse it, you're rinsing it in a little bit of soapy water, right? And see, this is hair. It's usually a real animal hair. Like I know they use a lot of squirrels, and if I take that purple, mix it with that blue, I'll get the prettiest color in the world. But it conditions your brushes, and it does a good job. So I'm just going to make another little house over here. Like that. And I'll have it going over here to this way. These are the neighbors. Just because. It's going to be a little blue house on the hill. And this paint is doing real good on top of this other paint, acrylic paint that I put down. And then we've got some black. I can make some windows. And then let's do the roof in I'm not sure what this is. This one might be the black. That's the black. And the colors are vibrant. And I'll put some snow on this before it's over. We'll put some snow up there. So let's make a door. And we'll make a couple of windows. This might be the church. You know, they always have a church in the in the town on the hill. But anyway, that's the hill, and then we'll make the hill come down, and we'll make our Christmas tree over here. We'll make a Christmas tree up there, and then down here we're going to make our reindeer. Tiny bubbles. Yes, there are tiny bubbles. Look at my tiny bubbles. Little soap. Just and I'm curious to see what color this dark one is. Oh, it's a green. I got a blue green and then a green green. So we can use that on the tree. All right. Just go right on into the tree. And I guess I'm going to do watercolor tonight. This it's really cool. The colors in this are really good. Little dab. We're going to make this tree up here on the hill, and we will uh, add some more other green to it. So there's green, blue, green, green, purple, and there looks like there might be a dark brown and a light brown, and then there's a little sponge. But then there's the blue, purple over on this side, yellow, orange, pink, and red. So we're going to go with the bigger green, some lighter green. I might have to let some of that dry. And it's a blue spruce. It's a blue spruce tree. That's what that is. But I like that. That looks good. Yeah. Yeah. So, hi, Esther. Esther's been so busy. She's been visiting. She's been in the balcony. Okay, sweetheart. Well, she said she had a sinus infection the other day. Okay. Take care, Esther. You take good care. Take some extra vitamin C. So there's our tree up there. It's a big blue spruce tree. And then down here we're going to make a reindeer. So let's see. What can I do to make a reindeer? I've got two shades of brown. I got a dark brown and a lighter tan. So let's put this up here. And we're going to pretend I know how to make a reindeer. So we're going to make them we make like an egg head. And then we'll make his antlers. His antlers go up above his ears. We talked about that the last time. So we'll make his antlers go up, and then we'll make them. What are we going to make them? A 5-point or a 6-point? 8-point. 8-point's good. We'll give him an 8 points. Okay, that looks good. That turned out real good. So I'm going to go for the other brown and see what it looks like. It almost looks like a tan, but like it's got a little bit of green in it. It's a it's a browny yellow. It's more yellowy than anything. But if I wanted it darker, I could add more brown to it. But it looks more like a darker yellow. So let's make the rest of him with the other brown. And we'll put some brown down here. Like that. And he's going to have two eyes. And he's going to have a smile. So now we've got to make his his body, and then his body's going to be like this, and then his legs are going to be up in the air. Who thought of this? This was a good idea. I think Jennifer was behind some of it. Jennifer and Janice. Those are my brainy girls. It's going to be great. So, and I can add more layers to it. And add a little more water to it. There we go. Now we're talking. So he's going to have one leg coming over here, one hoof, and I'm going to put. I might get the a magic marker and fix his hooves. There's a something in the paint. That's all right. Won't hurt a thing. And his back leg, hind leg, is going to be like this. Give him a hip. He's got a big hip. So there's the back leg. Now if I could just do this on the other side, I'll have it made like a shade. And I'm made like I'm in the shade. So let's go over to here to this side. I don't know. And make that hoof. Make that a hoof. And he's going to have a big smile on his face. And then he's going to have another hip over here. This is working out. With this hoof over here. He's spraddled out. He's spraddled. He's not very ladylike, but he's going to have lights over him. So we won't we won't hold it against him. And then he will have a tail. He does have a tail, and their tails are like this. They're not very big. Their tails. There's his tail. So we will just keep dabbing on this till I'm happy. But I think that's good. I think that'll work. They got thick necks. I do know that. But I've never painted watercolor on top of acrylic paint before. Nope, he's not very ladylike. So I'm going to take some of the black. I'll use all this up. And put hooves on them. So we'll make his hooves. Oh yeah, that looks good. Make them little pointy things. All right. Now we got to make his ears. And then I'll do his eyes again. We'll have lights coming down the hill from the tree. He tripped. I think he looks funny, but I think it's cute. I think it's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. And we need a little bit of red. A little bit of red for the mouth. I think that's fine. I'm not going to do any more to that. Sometimes less is more. Less is the new more. Less is better. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, I'm doing good on time too. I got at least 20 minutes. So that looks all right. And now we'll do the lights. Okay. And I never did use any of these markers like I was going to, but I used the watercolors. So that was good. I can use the these on the lights. These are going to be the lights. They're going to be purple and green, blue green and red. Hot pink and yellow are going to be the lights. What a combination. I've got red and black. I can do the black, there's brown and the blue. That'd be great for the lights. We put some more, yeah, I got two red ones in there. So that'll be good. And I'm going to use this ink pen. This is like a fountain pen and it's a fine liner. And I bet you anything. Oh, it writes really nice. And it's got fountain ink in it. So I'm just going to put this over to the side for the minute and just to make room. And I'm going to draw those. I like the paint. The paint looks really good. I'm happy with the paint. And I have no clue who this whole thing was made by. If it had a brand name on it, it didn't say. So, okay. Now, I also have uh, a a magic marker. I thought I had a bigger marker. Let's see if I can find my my other marker. See, this is the same thing as this one. It's got a fountain pen in it, ink in it, refills. There's a Sharpie, but I'm looking for a wedge. But that's all right. I think I'm going to just go with what I have, and we will see what we can do uh, with uh, with all of this. Okay. So I'm going to use the black pen and I'm going to dry this first because it's wet. And it's an ink fountain pen. It's not a felt tip. So it won't get clogged up unless you push stuff up into it. It should flow and write on top of this. I don't know why I'm trying to dry that. I guess I thought that was wet too, huh? And I will say that the gesso helped my paper from curling. My paper didn't curl when I used the gesso on it first. So I've got gesso. I just need to remember to start using it first on my paper. And I did order me another book, another the with the heavier paper from the Canon. I ordered another book, but I think it's going to be a smaller book, which really would do well because my book is too big for my camera. But I always, squeeze it in somehow. Alrighty, now uh, I'm going to attempt to use. It's dry. Okay, I'm going to attempt to use my new pen. So here we go, and I'm going to redo his eyes, and I will also add a little white in there for his center of his eyes. So do a little detailing a little bit on him. Okay, so we're going to just start. We got to start with the plug, okay? So we're just going to make the plug down here. This one's the plug. There's the plug. And here we go. So it's going to start off going over here, and it's going to go across his neck, and it's working. And then we're going to go, oops, around his hoof over here, and then it's going to go around this hoof and back down around over to this hoof, and we'll just do like a figure 8 and go back up here to the tree where it's on the tree going up and around like this. How's that? Can you all tell what I did? Do I need to make it a thicker format? Because I've got more palette pens. I'm not happy with this set of palette pens, but I do like this one's got a bigger tip on it than the most of them. They're numbered, but I do like the wedgy one. There's one that has a wedge, and I got two sets. There's a brown set and a white set, but they're felt tip markers. So I use them until I ruin them, and then I throw them away. And this one looks like it might be a brush tip. Ooh, I haven't seen that one in a while. I'm looking for my wedgie. This might be the wedgie. If this is a nice one, I'll use this one. Okay, that's what that's all about. Now, I'm going to go over this uh, cordage. Now you can see the green light, the wire. Oh, forgot to put some around his antlers. Okay, and I can hide some more. Um, I'll make it come out around and do this. So we don't know where it is. It's underneath them somehow. So now I get to make some bulbs, all kinds of bulbs. So I think I'm going to try to do, uh, I'll do some big ones down here, and they're going to be like an oval tear. It's not really a teardrop. What would you call that? This shape. It's not an egg. It's a leaf size. Would you call it a leaf? A bulb shape. It's shaped like a bulb. And I'll just do some random bulbs. And teardrop is good. And then up here I'll do them smaller. I might make them round. Might do some round ones up here on these. And it's they've got there's two different sets of lights, and they're plugged into each other. That's what it is. Because we said so. So I'll do some circles up here. And this pen is working really good on top of this acrylic and watercolor. It's doing good. And we'll put a star up there. And we're going to make a connection right here to separate the bulbs. Okay, some more bulbs down here. And I will probably, on these down here, I can do um, a three little lines, like bright lines, reflections on from the bulbs coming out, like they're flashing or something. Like that. And then I can fill in um, if I think I need any more bulbs. Uh, I can put some more bulbs on there if I need to. So like that. Some more over here. And then I'll color these in and see if I need any more. Okay. And I can also use some of these colors. Oh, I'll use the neon colors for the lights in the windows with the other neon. So that these are highlighters, and they'll look good in the windows when the lights come on. They're fluorescent. I might have to work on getting that to cover because it's a slick box. That's all right. We'll work it out. And same thing over here on the it won't show up. Okay. So that was the yellow one, and I'll do some pink ones too. The pink one shows up. And that looks all right. That's all right. I like it. The lights, we left the lights on. They left the lights on. And we'll put some snow on the roofs. Boy, it took me 20 minutes to do the lights, and I haven't even got them colored in yet. Man, I'm going to have to work overtime tonight, guys. And I like these pens. They're kind of like chalk pens. They cover on top. They're not translucent at all. So that's good. I like it. But we're going to make some of these purple. And they just call this acrylic markers. That's all they said on it. There's no other directions but it's like paint. That's what it reminds me of. And we'll go to the next color. This is a purpley color in the definitely a periwinkle. I'm just doodling now. I need to go ahead and get the red out because we want more red and green than anything. These two colors. Time for a cough drop. I think I've got a cough drop over here. not crying, Juju. He's not. He just had a little. He just slipped and fell in the snow. He's happy. So he's happy. Look, he's laughing. He's a happy guy. So I gotta watch where I put my hand. They're good and juicy. I know that much. These markers. He's just rolling down the hill. Mm-hmm. He's laughing. He's been eating Laffy Taffy too. He likes that Laffy Taffy stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Good and juicy. I'm just going to put some extra red ones in there. And this green one. I think we're almost done. The kitty cat wants a can.
Damn.
Can. A can of food.
Can of food.
And you need to stop putting the cans out on the porch for the dogs to get into them. The empty cans on, and don't feed the dog cat food.
I don't.
Then how do the cans get down on the floor?
That's Nora.
She climb up there to get it?
She takes them outside if she don't want nobody to know.
Oh.
That there's a little bit and she'll knock it down. And
So anyway, I used all of them.
that's horrible.
He tripped.
Who?
He tripped.
It was a roll. Looks like a. Oh, just whining. Go ahead and whine, you bad cat.
So let's make him a. I don't know how to make his
I'm gonna
nose.
make me some cereal.
Okay. That'll be all right.
Huh?
I said that'll be all right.
Just nurtured honeycomb or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's I need to do. Let's try this one here. I think it was black, wasn't it? I think I used. Yeah, I used this.
And I'll say hi to the ladies.
Trying to make some markings for his nose. And need white for his. I haven't used these two markers yet. Let's use this one around this purple one and brighten it up. Yeah. We used all our markers. We did. We used every one of them. Okay. And then the red one, the last one. We'll just spruce it up a little bit here. So I put some white in his eyes, and I will use to like that. And then we're going to use the expand paste for the snow, and then we'll be done. So I think we did good. Wait till we get the snow on there. You guys are going to love this. I do. I love this. So take a medium-sized brush, and it does have a little bit of water, and you can stir it up a little bit. It's water soluble, so if it ever dries out, you can reconstitute it with a little bit of water. But it looks like pudding, and it's slippery pudding. So we have to get a bunch of it, and then you have to dab it on your project to use it. That's what you want to do. You can do it with a brush, you can do it with your palette knife, and you want it lumpy. You want it lumpy because it's going to be snow. And I'm going to put some on this roof. So I'm just sort of patting it down on this roof. You have to sort of hold your mouth right, because it's like butter. It's like butter. It's real creamy and slippery. And we got to put a star on the tree. So I'm just going to put a little bit of snow on the tree. A little tap, tap, tap. Like that. And then we might have a little bit of snow on the ground. A snowbank here and there. On our page. And I know you can't see too much down here, but I'm just going to make a snowbank down in here. And a snowbank, a little bit of snow over here. A little bit of snow on him. Around the page. Like that. And a little bit down here on the front of the house. And you can also do little dots if you want to do like in the air, like snowflakes. And you can always go back and add more if you need a little bit here or there. You can always go back. But this is called Expand Paste, and it's a product that I learned a couple years ago. And this jar will last a long time. It's good for snow. It's good for clouds, and it's good for water waves. And, you know, I like it for water. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to use of that for now. And if I need any more, I can come back to it. So let's heat this up. Let's get a little bit of snow over here on the house, beside the house. Okay, let's try that. And it's what cleans up in water. You need to put that little plastic lid back on it to keep it fresh. And then you use the heat gun. Now the hair dryer won't do it, but the heat gun will. So I'm gonna bring it down, and you watch the roofs. Thank you, Brenda. And I will probably after this I'll say goodnight after this. You can't leave before I do the expand paste. So you see it bubbling right here? It pops up like popcorn. There it goes. And it feels like styrofoam. You know the styrofoam coffee cups that you get? That's what it reminds me of. It's styrofoam. It's soft and um, it feels like styrofoam. I could take and use some red glitter and use a little bit of red glitter on maybe the red bulbs. You have to watch now because you can burn this because it gets very hot and it'll turn brown if it gets too dark, if it gets too hot. But you do have to hold it on there for just a few minutes to get it to react. It's definitely for adults, not for children. Responsible adults, not just any adult. You need to be smart. Okay, I think I got it all. I think I got it all. So there's our our tripping reindeer, and I'm going to take a little bit of this um, glitter, this red glitter, and I'll do a star up here, a red star, like that. That looks all right. A couple little red bulbs on the tree, and a couple of red the red bulbs here. And I've got tons of other glitter glue up there. I could probably find one for each color. I have the whole rainbow. But this is good. I'll do his mouth. And I'm going to put black in his eye, a little black dot in his eyes. That sort of brightens it up a little bit. So I'm going to quit that. I'm going to quit that. And I'm going to get my black ink pen or a black, this one. And I'm going to do two little dots for his pupils. And I think that was the finishing touch. There he is, our tripping reindeer. He's tripping. He's a tripper. He's a tripper. So what fun! Didn't we have fun with that? I think that is awesome. And I left enough room down here to use my stamp. So let's see if I can get it on here. Yay, it worked. Perfect. And then we're going to put the date. And the day is the 20th. 20. I don't know what that is. I can't see it. There's so much ink on it. I think that's it. That's it. Ta-da! Yep, the red has is glitter glue, and I got it from the Dollar Tree 2 years ago. It's lasted me for 2 years. I've had it a long time because you only use a little dab of it when you use it, and it saves from having to do the glitter and all that other stuff, making messes and stuff. But I do like have the glitter. I can do the glitter. So let me take a picture of it. I'm happy. So let's get a picture. Let the reindeer games begin. Clumsy, Trippy. We're gonna name him Trip. He's a tripper. We're gonna name him Tripper. Clumsy Tripper. And I think that's all I did today, other than the Christmas book. I didn't make anything else that I know of. Uh, I forgot what if I've done anything. We were working on the Japan book. I can take a picture of the Japan book. That's what I'll do. And post that picture. He's a dizzy deer. He's a dizzy one, that's for sure. So that's got to dry overnight. And I love having fun with this. This is so fun. And we made 2 girls tonight to add to our collection. So I can take a picture of that one. That one's got her. We did 3 girls tonight. So I should have 5. And I'll post that in the group too. So, no, I did 3 tonight. And I thought I did 2 the other night. Now, where did those 2 go to? They ran off. They ran off. There's one. So I did 4 tonight. No, I should have one more around here somewhere. Not that one, not that one. I don't know. I've lost count. I thought I had one more, but that's okay. But these 2 are glued down, so they're permanent. I can't steal those. I did that on purpose because I always go back and swipe them. So there we go. That's all I can say. So guys, yeah, go back and leave a comment. And after I go offline, it takes about 5 minutes to upload, and you can go back and leave a comment. That would be great. Or you can go to another one of my videos and leave a comment. That would be awesome. And but I will be back Tuesday, and we will have a paint along on Tuesday. I don't have a picture paint picked out yet, but we will. We'll do a paint along, and Colleen will be back with me to paint. And if anybody else streams and they want to paint, come on as a guest and paint along with us. You have to paint the picture, or draw it, or sketch it, or trace it, or whatever. I would appreciate that, and come along with us and paint along with us, and we can have a fun time paint along. So I will say goodnight. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you all. Good night. Put the lids on my glue. Oh, this one fell on the floor. I gotta find it. I found it. I see it. Gotta go get it. Now I dropped the glue. I dropped everything tonight. So we will put the lid back on our glue. There we go. Now we can go.